evening, everybody. So this evening my role is to be the general evaluator, and for the benefit of our guests, the role of the general evaluator is to give feedback to speeches or people who haven't received feedback, and to kind of give a voice to things that have been unspoken and give an overview of the meeting. I'll start at the beginning. So we had So we've had Ashley, who was his first time as Toastmaster, and he gave some great little snippets and stories to help the evening move along and enjoying all the facts of the ships. And I liked the way he described the 3 meters and used the room height to enable the audience to envisage the power of the ships. And we had the timekeeper, Gita, who gave a lovely description of what she does and how it helps the evening, and the speakers make progress with ensuring that their speeches have a minimum and maximum time, because time is precious and we only have so much in this evening. So that's a nice crucial part that was Gita did very well throughout the evening, giving our speakers and evaluators their timings. And we had our warm-up master, who became the bartender and was able to kind of gently cajole everybody to feeling relaxed, to name their favourite drink, and just almost like a mini socialising, so that we get to know each other a bit better and break the ice. And moving on to our evaluators introducing our speakers, that was very useful and gave insight. I enjoyed the way that Barnaby used his warmth and humour to help Tom come forward onto the stage, to ensure that, there's always nerves, but it makes it less nervous when you have a friendly face to welcome you to the stage. And as with Gavin's and his lovely introduction to Joe's speech, and was very friendly and warm. And as he alluded to, the drawing the line to help what's the point of an icebreaker. I did pick up a couple of things where I liked the way that Joe said she tolerated public speaking, but then started to enjoy it. And I like the way that she used that word as kind of nice juxtaposition. And the icebreaker, I mentioned about the height thing, I've got my notes there. And then we're moving on to the evaluators themselves. And Barnaby, as always, full of humour. He was very well structured, and the pace of his brain is brilliant, the way that he is able to just whiz through things. But I especially like the way that he asked us to just breathe and slow down. That helps everybody in the room. And the way that he asked the speaker how they felt as well, I thought that was quite a nice touch. And Gavin gave a lovely evaluation, and he used really good hand gestures and body language, which also, apart from the language, is a form of communication. So that was really encouraging, the way that he was able to use the gestures to add visual effect and emphasis on helping Joe's evaluation. And I liked the way that Ashley threw in the metaphorical icebreaker, just take action, make the move and have a chat with somebody, just so that everyone feels more comfortable. And Nick, as the table topic master, gave a really good explanation to our guests, and was able to kind of encourage people to think on their feet. And much like his experiences, my experiences, yes, you don't have to be talking about real life. You can make things up. And when you're up here, you're thinking on the spot, you're like, I can't think of what to say, so I'll just say what I know. And then you realise, oh, it's a bit short, but people who have amazing imaginations can just reel off something for like 2 minutes. You're like, wow, but that can be you. And just really encouraging in general, and helps and everybody move along and not kind of picking on people, but gentle encouragement was what it's all about. And I enjoyed Alex's grammarian report, and I liked the way that he tried to reenact the croaking voice. That's always a good way to highlight what resonates with yourself. And he was obviously noticing all the use of language. And I must say, although Ashley might not like it, but the glaze, I also was thinking about food. And is it you who likes creme brulee?
Yes.
It's sunk in.
Yes.
So Ashley gave a speech before about creme brulee, and that's one of the things that sinks in, but certainly the use of the word salivating was very visceral. And finally, the table topics evaluator, enjoyed the way that you added helpful advice and topics to encourage people to extend the to the 1 minute. And I like the way you said that Simon held the floor, and the gesture was really like, yes, he did hold the floor, and I can certainly visualise it with your good use of body language. And finally, I like the way that you said that Barnaby cantered through his table topics. I thought it was a very apt word. And just to say, I enjoyed the way our guests, took on the challenges, and it was an icebreaker to our evening as well. So that was my general evaluation, and hopefully you took it on board and it resonates. Thank you.